Hey guys, before I start here, if you possibly do want to be in a future video, then go to my community tab and vote on my polls, as well as just interact with my posts or whatever it so happens to be that I post there, because I feature you guys' comments in some of my videos, just like this one here, which you'll see. So make sure you guys do that, and also make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned off on personal install so you never miss a video. So yeah, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I got you guys all a new series here, the first episode of a new series, and this is going to be a ranking series where we're simply going to be ranking various things from Call of Duty, either from best to worst or worst to best. It just depends. Like, what do you guys think? What type of way do you think I should do it in? And do you think I should maybe do this in a tier list type of style video? Let me know down below, but this is just the first experiment, first type of video where we're ranking every single MP5 in Call of Duty from best to worst. And I did a poll like a few weeks back ago asking what's the best MP5 in COD, and the MW 2019 MP5 won out of those ones that are shown out of 47,000 people that voted. So like I said in the intro, guys, vote on my polls, and you guys are going to be seeing tons of your guys' comments here in this video. So again, if you want to be featured in a video, go vote on the polls, and I repost my videos there just in case you do so to miss them as well. But yeah, comment down below right off the bat, guys, what's your favorite MP5 in Call of Duty? And the MP5s in COD, they all have very clear iron sights. There's not a single MP5 at all whatsoever that has terrible trash iron sights. So that's one of my favorite things about this weapon. Also, currently my code GHOST with an S at the end is 30% off anything G Fuel, guys. So I mean, a lot of you guys do support me further. If you do purchase anything G Fuel, hit up my code GHOST at checkout. My favorite flavors are sour chug rug, PewDiePie, as well with the hype sauce flavors. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right to it. So of course, let's start off with the Modern Warfare 2019 MP5 being the best one. And obviously this one won the poll with the majority of votes, and I personally think that yes, this is the best MP5 we had. Let's go ahead and read some of your guys' comments here to see what you guys say about this weapon. So Novik here says MW 2019's MP5 is so smooth. Granted, every gun is smooth in that game. Wavy says isn't even a question. MW 2019's MP5 made me uninstall multiple times. Deadpool says MW 2019 MP5 hits harder than my ex-girlfriend. That's a yikes. And then Loot Lord says MW 2019 is very mobile and a good hit fire spread. So yeah, that's basically what some of you guys said about the MW MP5 here, and it's definitely probably the smoothest MP5. And that's true how this game has just so many smooth weapons, and just the fact that like this is just an all-around just powerhouse of a gun at any type of range. The iron sights are just beautiful, and you could combine some very slow attachments to make this gun very overpowered, obviously. So let's go on to the next COD. Next up, we have MW2's MP5 here, which in my opinion, it's very underrated, as Corey says here. The MW2 MP5K was an underrated monster. Panda says MW2 MP5 was good, took skills to use, and very balanced. And then this guy said MP5K and MW2 was also very good in my opinion. So honestly, you never really saw this weapon used all too much, because most people, when they use SMGs in this game, it's mostly the UMP all up on your forehead, you know? Oh yeah, and also, of course, the Myers here does say, yeah, everyone's talking about the new MP5 and old COD 4 MP5. What about the MP5K from MW2? That's my favorite SMG in that game. Amazing range, and also it looks cool. And yeah, it does look really cool. It's a very unique looking MP5. It's very distinctive for sure to a lot of the MP5s we've had in Call of Duty. So yeah, I definitely like this gun a lot here. It has quite a bit of recoil, actually, just only a little bit, but it's pretty good and solid for what it is. So number 3 here goes to the MP5 from COD 4, the OG one here. So Aaron says COD 4 MP5 was iconic. Crazy Gaming says y'all are sleeping on the COD 4's MP5 dog. Zachary says COD 4 MP5 was so good for me. Literally the only reason why I had a positive KD in that game. And Dylan says the best MP5 is MW 2019, but the most nostalgic MP5 is COD 4 for me, at least. And then Yora says COD 4 1 just hits different to use. That thing was so much fun, and it just wasn't the same in MWR, which, yeah, I actually agree. 2019 is definitely overpowered, but that damn COD 4 MP5 is one of my favorite guns in any COD. And you know what? That's so true. Like, for whatever reason, the MWR MP5, it just doesn't hit the same. And I think it's because the iron sights are like slightly ever so different, and it's weird. I don't know, I felt like the MP5 with suppressor and the original COD 4 felt way better, but maybe that's just me tripping. I don't know, but at least that guy seems to agree. So yeah, I mean, this one's pretty good, but man, I prefer the 74U over the MP5 and COD 4 though. Okay, next up for Infinite Warfare. Yeah, IW. So Anime Gamer does say, I heard that the Core MP5 was broken at beta, I think. I like the VPR and IW. I know nobody likes IW, but hear me out on the VPR. The VPR was overpowered paired with that Yokai Epic variant or Hades variant. You were a true ninja. Also, I think the MW2 MP5 Akimbo are pretty damn intimidating. And yeah, dude, if you don't remember this VPR, when this came out for the first time, it was genuinely, like, literally broken. It would, like, 3-shot across the map. It would do some crazy stuff. The damage was so weird on this thing here for a while, and people would have fun with that. I remember that was some great times for sure. And even after the nerf, it's still very good. It has this weird little hip fire like design to it, which I like, and it has those two magazines sticking out, which makes it an extremely cool looking MP5 variant. And also, Wilfredo does say that VPR and IW is broken, and they nerfed it, and it looks badass. And then the Sasquatch just says irrelevant, like. Sheesh, man, people just hate IW, I guess. Next up, and you guys are probably wondering, like, oh, where's the Cold War MP5 Ghost? This is the best MP5. Well, here it is, guys. So, Flame Dramon says, or Draymond, I don't know, I'm bad with names, I'm sorry, but they say, I honestly like the Cold War MP5 aesthetically, especially since it's treated as an open bolt weapon all the time, and that HK slap is nice. Yeah, that slap right there on the gun, woo, it's very sexy for sure. But the next comment here is from Poppy Pops Gaming, and they say, Cold War before the first nerf, I swear, bro, you couldn't go to any other match besides people using MP5. Oh man, you guys remember this gun at launch, and even in the alpha, guys, the pre-alpha of this game. Holy bajolies, it was so wild to use this weapon in the pre-alpha of the alpha, whatever type of alpha it was that we played. It was actually so broken, 100%. I mean, it's good now, man, but I'd rather use the LC10. LC10 is like still the best SMG in my eyes, and obviously MAC-10 is just god tier of a spray and pray weapon. So yeah, moving on, this is actually the COD Mobile MP5. So for all you guys that are fans of COD Mobile and play it, I'm sure you know how really good the COD Mobile MP5 is, and I'm not sure if I should have ranked this, you know, higher on the list, you know, close, maybe past the Cold War MP5, I don't know, but nonetheless, here it is, guys. Josh does say COD Mobile MP5 has no recoil and is not a meta weapon, so you don't have to feel bad for using it. AKA says COD Mobile's MP5 hands down. Blaze says the COD Mobile MP5 is really good. Rookie does say COD Mobile Q9 is still used by me and still has less recoil in multiplayer and even Battle Royale. And that's pretty much it right there for the MP5 here in the mobile version of Call of Duty. And yeah, it's basically the same looking aesthetically, I can't talk, I'm sorry, as Modern Warfare, which I kind of do like, you know, is with the very similar attachments and whatnot. I don't have everything unlocked for this MP5, so I can't tell you like how insanely good it is with every other attachment, but I know, man, off of using it here, I really enjoy using this MP5. It's very smooth and very reminiscent of the COD 29 MW 2019 MP5. Moving on, we have MW3 here. So KTV Devin says, look, hear me out. The MP5 from MW3 wasn't the best in class, but it felt good to use, especially in the right hands. Spezia says, I won't even lie, the MW3 MP5 was so much fun to use. Colin says, my favorite, although a little underpowered, was the MW3 MP5. And Corbin says, to my opinion, MW3's MP5 is the best because I love the sound effects, and that's all I can think of right there. So yeah, man, to be honest, this MP5 is very underrated, dude. You don't really see no one using this or talking about it because, for one, it was, I think, what, the default SMG, or if not the default, it was one of the very first SMGs unlocked, obviously. And for two, this game is dominated by, of course, the MP7 all up on your forehead. So, like, why would you want to use the MP5 when you could have a no recoil laser beam as the MP7, you know? And the thing with this one is the fact that it has very good damage, better damage, right, than the MP7, I think, in range. I like this MP5 a lot, but, you know, no one really seems to use it. And I'm not like calling it bad or trash because it's ranked this low. I just say compared to the other MP5s, you know, I'd rather much use the other MP5s than this one, but this one is good in the right hands, yes. Next up, guys, we do have the Black Ops 1 MP5 here, and Big Suck does say, have you seen the BO1 MP5 with rapid fire? OP. Carlos does say you can hit fire the BO1 MP5K with or without steady aim and win 90% of the gunfights. Every now and then, I find someone doing this whenever I revisit BO1. That's actually so true. Mikey does say, I'm kind of old school. I always choose BO1 guns over any other Call of Duty, and DJ Pie says MP5 and BO1 sounds like you popping popcorn. So yeah, those comments are so true. I don't know why, but every time I do hop on BO1 ever so often, there is that one person that this is so happens to be hip firing with it, and they just have rapid fire or steady aim, you know, and that's something that is very good with the MP5K here in this game, and it's very, very satisfying as well, especially that slap of the gun too. Like, dude, that is just great right there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good MP5 for this game, but I think I just want to use the 74U, and I say the other MP5s are way better than this one, in my opinion, you know? Some of these maybe kind of trigger that's so low on here, but again, I'm not calling this trash at all for it being this low on the list, you know? Even though it's literally from best to worst, I don't think this MP5 is necessarily a bad gun at all whatsoever. Finally, guys, lastly, we do have the Cuda from Black Ops 3, which I consider this to be an MP5 because it has a very similar style to how an MP5 would look like. So it's basically a futuristic MP5, if you will, here. And I'd say it's a very good weapon here in this game. And like I was, you know, just saying, guys, I'm not considering this to be like a bad weapon at all for leaving it being the last MP5 on this list here. And just remember, keep that in mind for most of these ranking videos. Usually if they're the last weapon, I'm not gonna necessarily be like, oh yeah, it's the worst gun ever. It's like, it's gonna be the trashiest thing ever, because for this COD, yeah, it's really good. It's one of my go-to SMGs for this COD. Obviously, if you don't have the XMC or PPSH, then yeah, it is. But regardless of that, bro, this is an all-around perfect balanced SMG with damage and everything. So I really enjoy this, using this since the beta of BO3. So yeah, that's gonna be it, man. I hope you all enjoyed the video here, and if you made it to the end, comment down below soap. Yeah, just soap from MW3. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.